Welcome, students, to another lesson using free SketchUp. In this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to make the movie set. So without further ado, let's get started. Type in free SketchUp, and the first link that pops up is the one you want, and immediately start modeling. If you see the blue logo, you're good to go. Create new, and move down to the right where you see this model info tab on the lower right. Select that and change your units format to decimal. I've been changing the snap interval to 0.0001. Hit the enter key to lock it in. And then move up two tools to the Scenes tab, which looks like a movie clipboard. Select it, put it in parallel projection and front view. I just like to select 6'3", sir, and delete him. Yes. Now I move my origin with the pan tool. See down the left, there's the lower left pan tool. Select it, move your origin down to the left, and then start with a very large rectangle at the origin. Select the origin, move it up and to the right, and then take your hands off the mouse and type in 200, 216. That's a 200 by 216 inch movie set. Now, what I'm going to do is orbit using this orbit tool, and I'm going to use the push tool to push the front of my box back 200 inches. So I type distance down the bottom right. You see 200. I typed it in and then hit enter. Now I'm going to select the face again and push it back, and then take my hands off the mouse, and under distance in the bottom right, you're going to type 194, enter, and now you have a 6-inch wall. Again, put it in the front view and make sure it's panned and centered in the middle. Now I'm going to use what's called the offset tool. It's under the push-pull tool. It's the third tool down. So I select the offset tool, select in the middle of my profile here, and then stretch. And what I want to do is down the bottom right, you see distance, approximately 8. So I want to hit 6, enter, and immediately use the line tool at the top and upper left. So I select here at the end point corner of this offset and push a line up to the top. Escape button. Sorry. Now I'm going to use the line tool down the bottom right, where I select the endpoint here and move it across. And then again, hit the escape on your keypad. Now you see I can use the eraser tool to erase this line and this line segment, leaving me with an L that is 6 inches offset. Now I'm going to orbit a bit and use the push-pull tool. Make sure you only pull this L shape and then pull it out. And as you're pulling, you want to type number 194. Enter. And that will give you, so far, a 200 by 216 by 200 set of walls and floor. The walls and the floors all should be 6 inches in thickness. Actually orbit this to draw. So start here at the edge where the floor and the back wall meet. Select that edge, drag your, oops, again, make sure you're in the right tool. Drag your door up. Type 32, 80. That's a standard good door. Hit enter, and there's your door. And then use the pull tool, push-pull tool to pull it out 1 inch. So your dimension will be 32 by 80 by 1. Now I'm going to flip it to the right view. That's the house with the chimney on the side. I'm looking at the side of my room here, and I'm going to put a window right in here, not higher than the door, not too low, but just right. And that's going to be, again, 72, 36. Nice picture window. Hit enter. And again, hit escape. What you want to do is use the orbit tool and make sure your window is good position. I feel like it could be up just a bit. Put it in front side view again, and use the move tool here. There's a 4-arrow move tool. You can just put your move tool in the middle of the window and move it around so that you can get an aesthetic, nice location for your window. That's about the right place. And then I'm going to use the push tool, push it, but only enter the distance of 5, enter. Neither the door nor the window should be pushed through the wall. At this point, your movie set is finished and you put it in parallel view. Don't forget this step. Put it in perspective view, that is perspective view. And then you're going to orbit it to an aesthetic and pan it into an aesthetic position, possibly save. So remember, double click the SketchUp box and then call it movie set. Call my movie set 3 because I've already made a few, and save. Now that you have your movie set saved, you do want to zoom in a bit and pan. I'd like to see a view something like this. I feel you could turn shadows on. So go to the display tab on the right. It looks like glasses. You want to turn axes off, shadows on, manipulate the shadows slightly like so. And then up here in the upper left, you'll see 3 lines. You want to select those, download as PNG. And then down the bottom right, you'll see the export as PNG button. So you can export as PNG. And here down the bottom left, you're going to see movie set PNG. At that point, it's in your recents folder, and that's the image you're going to want to turn in for assignment credit. I hope this video helps. Good luck.